to the JV game between Tug Valley and Logan. This is a preview for the varsity action coming up between Tug Valley and Logan. It is senior night here at Roger E. Kurtz Field. On the mound for Logan is number 10, McCormick Ilderton. Behind the plate is Jake Ramey. And this is the positions in the infield. First baseman Luke Blankenship. Shortstop number 13, Tanner Akers. Second baseman, number 6, Chase Hatfield. And third baseman, number 25, Jackson McClung. In the outfield, Chase Ellis at left field, Adam Baisden at center. And from the looks of it, yep, it is Cross Con at right field. So we're getting set for baseball here between Tug Valley and Logan. And leading off for the Tug Valley Panthers is going to be number 13, Hayden Brumfield. As Gage Hensley throws it down. And we're getting set for baseball JV action live on Miller Sports Broadcasting YouTube channel. And tonight is senior night, so this might be quick between these two teams. And it is 4:26, and we're ready to get started for JV baseball live on Miller Sports Broadcasting. First pitch is going to be to McCormick Ilderton. Ilderton with a 1-0 with a pitch, and that misses outside, ball one. This is setting up the varsity action that we have tonight between Tug Valley and Logan. And that pitch is high upstairs, ball two. Ilderton with the 2-0 pitch to Brumfield. And it's in there. Called for strike one. Count goes to 2-1. Ilderton, the younger brother of Peyton Ilderton. Marshall basketball, your Navy standout as that pitch is fouled off. Count will even at 2 apiece. And McCormick Ilderton started his high school career this season on the basketball court. He was the starting point guard, and he's done a good job at that point guard position. Here comes the pitch. Swung on a miss into the dirt, and Hensley is going to try to complete the strikeout, and he does for out number one. And now that'll bring up for the Tug Valley Panthers, number 17. I do not have another number 17 on my roster. That is Gavin Fitzpatrick. Thank you, Devin Maynard. And that pitch is in there, called strike one. JV kids were begging me to get a game in, so I decided to get a game in for them. Give them some support and appreciation. And that pitch just misses outside, ball one. Here comes the pitch to Fitzpatrick, and he swung on a miss. Strike two. And swing and a miss. Strike three. And now that'll bring up to the plate for Tug Valley number 7, Jacob Jones. McCormick Ilderton to pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike one. Ilderton looking for his signs. He gets it. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Into the dirt. Smacks off of the face mask of catcher Gage Hensley for ball one. 1-1 count to Jacob Jones, or as this team known as JJ. Ilderton to pitch. And breaking ball breaks high, but in there for strike two. Here comes the pitch. And that is called in there for strike three. And that will end the top of the first inning. We'll be right back going into the bottom of the first. And you're watching Miller Sports Broadcasting coverage of the JV contest between Tug Valley and Logan. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. As leading off this inning for Logan will be number 6, Chase Hatfield, the junior. Hatfield is banged up from last night from that brutal victory we like to call, as it was a dogfight between Chapmanville and Logan, both JV and the varsity contest. And Chase Hatfield's feeling it, so he's going to try to things going for Logan. On the mound is Jacob Jones for Tug Valley, as that pitch is high and it gets away from the catcher, but the count will go to 1-0. Jones to pitch, and that is high in there. Strike one. Jacob Jones with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss from Hatfield. Strike two. And that pitch just misses outside from Jones. 2-2 pitch from Jones. And Hatfield hits that line drive, snagged by Gage Witt. That's out number one. And now coming to the plate for Logan will be number 5, Adam Baisden. Here comes the pitch to Adam Basin, and he pops that one up, and it looks like it's going to fly out to the right fielder. And he drops it. Basin is going to three. He's going all the way to third. Will he get in there? And he is going to dive in. Gets in there with a triple. That was over the head of the right fielder for Tug Valley. And that will be a. And Adam Basin's in there with a triple. And now coming up to the plate for Logan is number 24, Luke Blankenship. Here comes the pitch, and Luke Blankenship sends that foul down third base line. Here comes the pitch to Luke Blankenship, and he gets that past the shortstop. That will be a base hit, and that will be an RBI. Luke is going all the way to second as the ball gets away from the left fielder. He's going three. He's on his horse. He's got to get down, and he is in there with an RBI triple. And the score is now 1-0. Logan over Tug Valley. Now coming up the bat for Logan is number 30, Big Rob Ball. Jones to pitch. And that pitch is in there, called strike one. And I about lost my camera. So get it back. That pitch is into the dirt. Ball one. Here comes the pitch to Rob Ball. Outside. Ball two. Here comes the pitch. Rob Ball hits that one deep. And that's going to get foul off of the glove. And it's fair. And it's going to be an RBI double for Rob Ball, and it gets away from the second baseman. Rob Ball's coming all the way to third, and he's going to get in there. And Logan takes a 2-0 lead over Tug Valley. And that'll bring up number 25, Jackson McClung. So Rob Ball is on third as that pitch is high upstairs, ball one. Again, it's hard to show the camera over in that way, but big hits for Rob Ball. Here comes the pitch from McClung, and that misses high upstairs, ball two. Here comes the pitch to McClung. McClung sends that one to center field, and it looks like it's going to get caught by the center fielder. Rob Ball is tagging up. Good throw to the plate, but it's not going to be in time, and that'll be a sacrifice fly. But Logan will score a run and make the score 3-0. And now that'll bring up number 10, McCormick Ilderton. And that pitch misses for ball one. Here comes the pitch from McCormick Ilderton, and he tips it off. Count will even at 1-1. Jones, 2 pitch. And that misses ball 2. Excuse me. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Ilderton. And that is in there, strike 2. I do apologize. I'm getting choked up right now. Anyway, Jones, 2 pitch. And that misses. Counts full to McCormick Ilderton. Here comes the pitch, and swung on and missed. Strike 3 for McCormick Ilderton, and that is out number 3. Logan plates 3 runs off of 3 hits, and 1 hit and 2 errors. So we're going into the top of the second. Logan leads 3-0. We'll be right back as you're watching Miller Sports Broadcasting coverage of the JV game live on YouTube. All right, we're back here in the top of the second. We got a new pitcher on the mound for Logan. Number 26, Devin Maynard. He is a transfer from the Mingo area, from the Lenore Tug Valley area. And he's going to get his first action against the Tug Valley Panthers. Maynard with the pitch. Gage Witt hits that one deep, but actually, no, it's not going to be deep, and it's going to get caught by Chase Hatfield for out number 1. And now that'll bring up for the Tug Valley Panthers number 0, or number 55, Chandler Copley. And that pitch is in there, called strike. It would help if I had the mic down. Anyway, Gage Witt flew out to the shortstop, Chase Hatfield, and that pitch is in there called strike two. Maynard working on Chandler Copley. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that misses for ball one. Maynard has a bright future here at Logan. Talented young freshman. Yeah, on the basketball court and the baseball court, and that is in there. Foul tip, but it's caught for strike three. And now that brings up number 0, 00 for the Tug Valley Panthers, Josh Copley. Maynard with the pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss again. Strike two. Maynard's looking to sit down this lineup. 1, 2, 3. There comes the pitch from Maynard. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And that is out number 3. And that'll do it for the top half of the second inning. We're going to go into the bottom of the second inning. Logan still holds a 3-0 lead. We'll be right back as you're watching the JV contest live on Miller Sports Broadcasting. We're back here in the bottom of the second. Leading off for Logan is number 13, Tanner Akers. On deck for Logan after Tanner Akers is number 20, Gage Hensley, but Jacob Jones still on the mound for Tug, and that pitch is high in there for strike one. We have the varsity contest coming up after this between Logan and Tug Valley. This is senior night. Big night on the night for Logan as the decorated senior class celebrates their career as that pitch is into the dirt, gets away from the catcher for ball one. But these senior nights are very important, and they are just too important for everybody as that pitch is, and he went around. So the count is 1-2 for Tanner Akers. Here comes the pitch. Akers sends that one deep, but it's going to get tracked down by the center fielder. He dropped it off of the glove. Akers is heading to second. And it gets away. It's going to go into the dugout. No, it's going to hit the dugout. Akers, he's rounding third, and he's going to stay at third. So an error. And Tanner Akers gets a leadoff error triple. And now that'll bring up number 20, Gage Hensley. And that pitch is outside for ball one. And Hensley hits that one to center field, and he tracks under it. Akers has a late throw or late run, but it doesn't matter. Gage Hensley gets a sacrifice fly, and that will score Tanner Akers from third. And with one out on the board, Logan leads it 4-0 over Tug Valley. And now that'll bring up number 26, Devin Maynard. Here comes the pitch to Maynard. And that misses outside, ball one. As on deck for Logan will be number 8, Chase Ellis. Here comes the pitch from Jones. That's high upstairs. Ball two. This reminds me of the old times from sophomore year, from the sophomore year, and Maynard just smacks that one down, foul ball, so the count will go to 2-1. But this reminds me of the sophomore season where I had the privilege of doing live coverage of all these Logan High School games. I was here when Logan beat Point Pleasant 10-0 in the regional championship to go on to Charleston and start what would be known as back-to-back, trying to get a three-peat going for Logan. And this senior class wants to end it out this year as Maynard pops that one up, and that is going to get caught by the right fielder. He will make the grab for out number 2. And so now that'll bring up for Logan number 8, Chase Ellis. Here comes the pitch. And that pitch is swung on high. Chase Ellis needed to hold off on that one. Here comes the pitch to Chase Ellis. And swung on late. Strike 2. And Chase Ellis ducks out of the way for ball 1. Jones with the 1-2 pitch and foul it off. Count remains 1-2. Again, I'm saving my voice for tonight. I decided to do something nice for the JV team, get them some action as they're trying to build onto this program that has been set for the next few years. And swing and a miss, strike 3 for Chase Ellis. And just like the first inning ended, Logan strikes out to end the second inning. We're going into the top of the third. Logan tacks on a run. They lead 4-0 over Tuck Valley. We'll step aside and be right back as you're watching Logan JV action live on YouTube. And we're back here to start the top of the third inning. Logan leads it 4-0 over Tug Valley. Coming up to the plate for the Panthers will be number 20, Michael Curtis. And Tug Valley is looking to get their first hit of the game to break this no-hitter. So far, that has been thrown by McCormick Ilderton and Devin Maynard. Curtis steps into the box. Here comes the pitch from Akers. And that is hit by Curtis. And they're going to try to throw it over. And there goes the no-hitter. No one covered first. So miscommunication there for Logan allows a base runner to get on with a base hit. And now coming up to the plate for the Panthers will be number 34, Sam Daniel. Here comes the pitch from Tanner Akers. And they have a runner going. Gage Hensley's going to try to throw him down. And Gage Hensley just, oh no, Gage Hensley hurt his arm. He threw something and messed something up. So we're going to turn away real quick. Gage Hensley's on the ground. He was throwing and his arm just rinsed in pain. So while they attend to him, we're actually going to step aside real quick while he gets taken care of. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Um, Gage Hensley hurt his elbow. I guess what they said, the bat came back, and when he threw, it caught his arm, and it's and he's in pain. He's getting some ice on it. Uh, One thing you don't want to have. My first reaction, I thought he threw his arm out. I thought he really did, but he's he's being a warrior. He's going over there to get checked out, and now coming behind the plate for Logan will be number 8, Chase Ellis. As Chase Ellis is the backup JV catcher for Logan. So we're going to continue play, and the count is 0-1 to Sam Daniel. Tanner Akers looking back at second. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. High upstairs. Ball one. Akers with the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike two to Sam Daniel. Again, don't know how long the JV game will go. Could go on for maybe another 2 to 3 innings. They got senior night coming up, so they don't want to mess anything up and get out of rhythm as that pitch misses for ball two. Count will go to 2-2. Again, I will not be live for the varsity game. I will be working for WVOW Radio. Mountain Dreams Media has you covered for the varsity, and they do a fantastic job. So here comes the pitch, and it gets away, and the runner from second is heading on out to third. And that runner was Michael Curtis, who got on with a single as that pitch missed out of the glove of Chase Ellis, and the count will go full 3-2. Here comes the full count pitch, swung on and missed for strike three and out. Number one. And now coming up to the plate for Tug Valley will be number 22, Ashton Smith. And that pitch is in there for Akers, strike two, or strike one. Akers with the 0-1 pitch. And that's low in the dirt, gets away. Count is 1-1. Throat's getting a little choked up here, trying to get my breath. I forgot to bring water as that pitch is into the dirt. Ball two. As you're looking on the scoreboard, Logan has 4 runs on 1 hit, no errors. Tug Valley, as of right now, has no runs on 1 hit and 3 errors. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Chase Ellis, and that will score a run from third. And Tug Valley has cut into the lead. They get their first run on the board. They trail 4-1, and the count goes to 3-1. And that is pitches into the dirt, ball four. And now coming back to the plate for the Panthers will be number 13, Hayden Brumfield, in his last at bat. He struck out to McCormick Ilderton in the first inning. And they're going to throw over to first, try to pick off the runner Smith, and he is back in there safe. On the roster, it says Ashton, and then it has another Ashton Smith. So I don't know if that's a typo or if that's his actual real name. If it is, very unique. Here comes the pitch, low in the dirt, gets away from Hatfield. The runner takes off from third to second. Chase Hatfield throws down, and he is in there safe at third. Forgot to move the camera. So on a passed ball, Tug Valley takes advantage of it, and the wind is starting to blow. So they got a runner on third. And that pitch is into the dirt, and he's going to come home from third, and that will score another run. Tug Valley's played 2 runs in this inning, and we got feels some rain coming. Looks like we might be in the dugout if it gets rained because we didn't bring an umbrella or no, canopy. And that pitch is outside, ball 2. Excuse me, ball 3, actually. I think it's ball 3. I haven't been really paying attention. I think it's ball 3 or ball 2. I can't really remember. There comes the pitch from Tanner Akers upstairs, and it is ball 4. And coming back to the plate is number 17, Gavin Fitzpatrick. And his last at bat, he struck out. Tried to throw over to first, and he is in there safe. With only 1 out on the board. Tug Valley's cut into the lead, 4-2 in this inning. They've done damage. Here comes the pitch, and it gets into the dirt. Got away from Chase Ellis. And Tug Valley's taking advantage of the just missed opportunities. Chase Ellis don't really see behind the plate that much in JV contests. It's usually Gage Hensley, but since Gage Hensley's out, and that is foul ball. Count will go 1-1, but finishing my point, Chase Ellis don't see behind the plate that much for a JV contest. That usually belongs to Gage Hensley, but now he's got to move behind there because from what I remember seeing all these players, he's the only one that can play the catcher's position and actually has experience playing it. So Chase Ellis has moved into the catcher's mound. He's trying to do his job to just hold off where the injured Gage Hensley is out for the day, and we got some raindrops coming. I feel it. Here comes the pitch from Akers, and that is in there. Strike 2. Count will go to 2-2. One more strike, and Akers will strike out Fitzpatrick, and he does right there. Excuse me. Strike 3. My voice is starting to. My voice is starting to choke up a little bit. Anyway, that brings up Jacob Jones for Tug Valley as that pitch is in there. Called strike 1. Akers thought about picking off Brumfield from second base. He didn't throw. But nonetheless, 0-1 count to Jacob Jones, who struck out looking his last at bat, and that ball's into the dirt for ball 1. Wind is blowing. Feel some raindrops as Jacob Jones tips it out. Count goes to 1-2. One more strike from Tanner Akers, and Logan gets out of this inning with with trying to get no more damage. Here comes the pitch from Akers. Swung on a miss into the dirt. Chase Ellis loses it, and Jacob Jones is going to get on safe with first. Couldn't complete the strikeout. And Jones gets a strikeout, but he doesn't. They don't complete the strikeout, so he's on first. And that brings back up Gage Witt, who flew out to the shortstop back in the second inning. Akers. And that is hit to Chase Hatfield, throws over to Luke Blankenship in time for out number 3. So Tug Valley leads the runners at the corners, and Logan limits the damage, but Tug Valley scores 2 runs, and that will take us into the bottom of the third. Logan leads at 4-2. We're going to step aside and be right back. We're back, and the raindrops is coming down. As that is a base hit there for Spike Bryant. That's going to go to the gap. That could be 2. That's going to the wall, actually. No, they're going to get him up. And Spike Bryant gets on with a leadoff double. And now that'll bring up for Logan Cross Con as the rain is starting to come. Wind is blowing. So it might be Curtin's call for me. Here comes the pitch to Cross Con, and that gets out of the glove. Spike Bryant is heading to third, and he's in there safe. Again, the wind is blowing, the rain is coming. This is what we were supposed to get today. Jones to pitch, and that is high upstairs. Ball 2. And Cross Con hits that. That's going to drop fair. And that will score Spike Bryant from third, or from second. And that'll be a RBI single from Cross Con, and Logan leads it 5-2 over Tug Valley. Now they'll bring up Devin Stewart. And that pitch is in there, called strike one. If the rain starts to get heavier, and it gets away from the first baseman, Cross Con is going all the way to third. And Cross Con about tripped up over, I think, the shortstop Gage Hensley by accident. But nonetheless, now he's on third. 0-1 count to Devin Stewart, and he rips that one into the single. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder, so that will be an RBI single for Devin Stewart. And the score is 6-2. Logan over Tug Valley, and that brings up Braxton Wolford for Logan with no outs. Rain is coming. And it might be Curtin's call for me. Here comes the pitch to Wolford. And that is outside, ball one. As my stuff is starting to get a little wet, I might have to stop it and dry it off. Wolford faces a 1-0 count. And that hits Wolford. And now that'll bring up number 2, Camden Dillon. Dillon tries to lay down a bunt, and it's going to go popped up out of the reach of the catcher. Didn't even make an attempt, and it went to the home to the away dugout. Count will go to 0-1 to Cam Dillon. Here comes the pitch to Dillon, and he takes that one on the outside. Ball one. 1-1 count to Cam Dillon. Jones looks back at second. They're going to try to pick him off. And Stewart is in there safe. Jones, 2-pitch. Dillon fouls it off. Count will go to 1-2. As I'm trying to keep my stuff from getting wet. As we have a varsity game coming up, I'm trying to keep my stuff from getting wet. It's not helping. I've been in this position before, and I can't believe I'm in my position again where I forgot to bring an umbrella. So Jones throws back over, and he gets away from Stewart. Stewart gets tripped up. Stewart's going to third, and there's not going to be any throw as the throw's late getting in, but Stewart's in there safe at second, safe at third, and moving up is Braxton Wolford to third. To second. I'll get it out eventually. Again, I have to call the game tonight on senior night. Here comes the pitch to Dillon. Dillon fouls it off into the away dugout. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Dillon, and Dillon takes that one for ball two. Jones, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three to Camden Dillon. And that'll bring up Aiden Workman for Logan. Jones to pitch, and that is high upstairs, ball one. Logan's got runners in scoring positions. I forgot to fix that. Now I do. At third and second. So a base hit here for Workman can make this a game as Workman fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. Jones to pitch. Workman swing and a miss. Strike two. Workman pitch, and he pops it up. And it's going to head to the varsity section over there. Count will remain 1-2 with only one out on the board. Here in the bottom of the third, Logan with the 6-2 lead on Tug Valley JV contest. Here comes the pitch, and Workman takes that pitch high for ball two. And Workman swings and a miss. Strike three, and that's out number two. And that's going to bring up Chase Hatfield, who his last at bat, he lined out to the shortstop, Gage Witt. He wants to rewrite that one. He wants to get a base hit, and Chase Hatfield feels like he can put one out of play, put one out of the park if he gets a hold of one. So two outs, runners on third and second, and that pitch is in there for strike one to Chase Hatfield. Hatfield's going to be relied on next season as a senior leader. Might take over at shortstop next year for the Wildcats. As Hatfield hits that one, that's going to be a base hit. And rounding third, heading home is Wolford. Wolford will get in. So that'll be a 2 RBI single for Chase Hatfield. With 2 outs on the board, Logan leads it 8-2. And here comes to the plate is Adam Baisden, who had a triple. Hatfield steals, gets away, and they're going to throw it up, and it gets away, and Hatfield stays at second. Here comes the pitch from Jones, and that's high. Ball two. Forgot to put the signs up there for balls and strikes. So it's 2-0 count to Adam Basin. Here comes the pitch. Adam Basin hits that grounder to the first baseman who steps on it in time for out number 3. So Logan plates 4 runs in that innings. They leave a runner stranded at second. We're going into the top of the fourth. Logan leads it 8-2 over Tug Valley Junior Varsity action. We'll be right back as you're watching Logan High Baseball JV contest live on YouTube. We're back here in the top of the fourth. Logan leads 8-2. 8-2 over Tug Valley, and Luke Blankenship wants to say hi to everybody on the camera. He can't. No one can see him. Thank God. Love this young man. He's a future ball player for Logan. Now coming up to bat for for Tug is number 55 Chandler Copley, who struck out his last at bat. New catcher into the game. Jackson McClung is going to play catcher. Playing third is Tanner Akers. On the mound for Logan is Adam Baisden. Now as he takes that, he pitches that one into low, ball one. Baisden with a 1-0 pitch, and that's in there. Strike one. Looks like the rain may be moving away. And I've been saved. I got an umbrella. And here comes the one that misses for ball two. Is getting everything for the umbrella. So here comes the pitch, and that is hit high. And that's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Cross Con, who moves over into center. So that will be a base hit for the Panthers. Wait, 5:32. And the wind is starting to blow away. Sorry, I had to give the time to coaches here as Basin takes that, pitches that one for in there, ball one. Got an umbrella on me, so make sure stuff don't get wet. Could really appreciate that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have the game tonight, to be honest. And now coming to the plate is Michael Curtis. Ouch. Got to stand up real quick. Got to stretch. Here comes the pitch, and that misses for ball one. Okay, I'm good. Here comes the pitch, and that is swung and a miss, but the runner is heading to third. Michael Curtis trying to get an RBI to bring home Chandler Copley. Basin to pitch. That's low. Ball two. Here comes the pitch from Basin. And he swung really low on that one. Strike two. 2-2 count to Michael Curtis. Here comes the pitch from Basin. And that misses. Count goes full, 3-2. Basin steps off the mound, keeping Copley at third. Here comes the pitch from Basin. High upstairs. Ball four. And now that'll bring up for Tug Valley, number 34, Sam Daniel. Here comes the pitch. Sam Daniel swings and a miss. Strike one. Pitch from Basin, and they're going to throw down, and he is safe. That was called strike two, and a good throw from Jackson McClung didn't get the runner. Again, everything, holding an umbrella, holding the camera, try to hold the camera tripod, try to do everything. It's tough. Here comes the pitch from Basin, and hits Sam Daniel right in the legs, and now the bases are loaded. And now that'll bring up Ashton Smith. Here comes the pitch from Basin, and that gets away from McClung, and that's going to score a run. Runners will move up. And Tug Valley has a run on the board again, so they now trail 8-3. Not trying to use my voice. I am saving it for the varsity action, if there is a varsity action. Rain is coming. Hopefully we'll have a varsity action. If not, we'll have to move senior night to another night. Here, the pitch is in there, called strike one. As clouds are coming in, rain is dropping. Right now, let's see if it's still. Yep, it is. And that pitch is high for ball two. Strikes, Adam. Let's go. Here comes the pitch from Basin. High upstairs, gets away from McClung on a wild pitch, and that will score another run. 8-4. 8-4 for Logan. Logan leads 8-4, and that wild pitch just gets away from Adam Basin, and the count goes to 3-1. I'd like to know, see if anybody's actually watching the JV contest. If you are, I appreciate you. But if you aren't, it don't matter. Still doing something nice for the young athletes at Logan. Here comes the pitch. That's in there. Strike two. 3-2 pitch. Coming to Ashton Smith. And swing and a miss. Strike three. Got two down. And now that'll bring back up Hayden Brumfield, who is 0 for 1 today on a strikeout, and he walked his last at bat. Here comes the pitch from Basin. That's in there. Strike one. Basin looking to strike out the side. And that pitch, breaking ball in there. About a breaking ball or a changeup, whichever one you want to call it. But that was just in there, beautiful for strike two. There comes the pitch, and that is high, ball one. Good pitch, Adam, good pitch. You could probably hear Luke Blankenship talking down below me. He's hyped about his Logan boys. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Basin. It gets away, and Sam Daniel will come home from third. And that another run will score. Tug Valley cuts into the lead. It's 5-8. Logan leading. And the count is even at 2 apiece. Again, we got the varsity action coming up after this, depending on the weather. Here comes the pitch from Basin. And it's in there, called strike three. And that will end the top of the fourth. And it looks like we are going to play the bottom of the fourth, maybe go to 5 innings. But coming up to bat for Logan will be Luke Blankenship will lead off the next inning. So while he gets set, we're going to step aside. Be right back. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the fourth. And Blankenship gets a base hit into the gap. Blankenship's going to hold up at second. So that will be a leadoff single for Logan as we got the rules from Doug Williamson that this is it. This is the last inning, even though the bottom of the fourth. Logan's going to come away with a win, but they're going to call it after this one. So Luke Blankenship gets a single. Rob Ball, big Rob Ball, who told me he hit a home run down at Tug Valley. See if he can do it again as that pitch is high upstairs, ball one. And Ball smacks that one into the gap. That's going to be a run. Luke Blankenship's going to come all the way around third. Ball's going all the way to three. Ball's going to get in there with the triple. A big stand-up triple for big guy Rob Ball. It's not easy for the big guys to get in for a heavy triple. But Logan adds on to their lead, 9-5. Jackson McClung coming up to the plate for Logan. And that pitch is in there, strike one. And that pitch just swung on and missed by McClung, strike two. McClung facing an 0-2 count. And McClung pops that one up. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That's going to score Rob Ball from third. So an RBI single for Jackson McClung. And it's 10-5. Logan leading Tug Valley. And we're going to get a mound visit from the coach. As if I think this is what they'll say. If Logan scores 5 more runs, I guess they're going to call it. And they're trying to calm him down so he can just continue pitching. And the wind is blowing. I want to thank Greg Ellis for giving me a umbrella. And Jackson McClung is going to get courtesy run. Adam Bazin is going to come in to run for McClung. And McCormick Ilderton is going to step in. With Gage Hensley's exit, it's Akers and Maynard. And that pitch to Ilderton is outside for ball 1. Here comes the pitch, and McCormick Ilderton hits that one. It's a shot, and it's going to go fair. It's fair. And that's going to score Adam Bazin. And gets away. McCormick Ilderton's going to take third on an after pitch. And that will be an RBI double turned into a triple, turned into an extra base for McCormick Ilderton. And it's 11-5. Now Tanner Akers steps in for Logan, looking to bring home McCormick Ilderton from third. Here comes the pitch to Akers, and that's in there, called strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Akers takes that one for ball 1. Jones pitches that one into the dirt, and McCormick Ilderton is going to easily take the home plate, as that speed from McCormick Ilderton was just impossible to try to throw out, and it is 12-5, Logan leading. So 3 more runs, and Logan with 3 more runs and 3 more outs, and the game's over. Two one pitch to Akers, and that is into the dirt. Good block by the catcher for ball 3. 3-1 count to Tanner Akers. Tanner Akers has the power to put one deep into the ballpark. He's only a young freshman, and he's got potential for Logan. Here comes the pitch, and swung on a miss. Strike 2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Jones to pitch. Akers fouls it off. Count remains full. Here comes the pitch. That's high. Ball 4. And that will be Devin Maynard coming to the plate for Logan. His last at bat. Devin Maynard flew out to right field, and he would love to erase that and get a base hit here. Maynard down at Maine. He almost hit a home run. Maynard gets that shot right past third baseman, and the runner, Akers, was moving. Akers going to third. He's in there safe, and Maynard takes second. So a single by Devin Maynard moves him up to Single by Maynard moves him up to second. And Akers takes third on that one. So that will be 2 runners in scoring position, and that brings up Chase Ellis. Maynard gets rid of his batting gear, and now Chase Ellis, a home run, can end the game. Here comes the pitch. Ellis swung on and missed. Even an RBI, even a sacrifice fly from Chase Ellis would be good to score a run and make it 13-5. Logan. Right now it stands at 12-5. Jones. He's worked his tail off from the mound, and that pitch is swung on a miss by Chase Ellis. He's getting a little bit ahead of himself on that one. He needs to calm down and let the pitches come to him. As my tripod almost blew away, caught it real quick. Here comes the pitch from Jones, and Ellis pops it up, and it's going to go out of play. Count will remain 0-2. And the varsity is starting to come out for Logan as it's senior day. All the seniors are trying to play on this game, playing this game. They want to get this game in because this is a senior moment. Here comes the pitch, and Chase Ellis swung in on and missed, strike 3. Out number 1. And that will bring up William Spike Bryant. Spike, who's 1 for 1 on a double. And that pitch is high, called strike. Good changeup, pitched high, called strike 1 to Spike Bryant. Runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch. Spike has to duck on that one. Spike has to duck on that one. And Spike is looking to get another hit for Logan. Here comes the pitch. And Spike foul tips that one, and it hits off of the catcher's and umpire's protective gear. Count goes to 1-2 for William Spike Bryant. Cross con is on deck for Logan. And again, base hit here for Spike can make this a 14-5 ball game. If he can get a hold of one and get a base hit here. And that pitch is high upstairs, misses for ball 2. Here comes the pitch. That's high upstairs, ball 3. Akers is in there safe at third. Maynard is at second. Full count for William Spike Bryant. And he swung on and missed, strike 3. And now that'll bring up cross con. So 1 more out and the game is over, or 3 more runs and the game's over. The wind is starting to blow just a little bit. Here comes the pitch, and cross con takes that one for ball 1. Here comes the pitch to cross con, takes that one high, ball 2. Here comes the pitch. It's into the dirt, gets past the catcher. That's going to score Tanner Akers. And it's ball 3. 2 outs. And Logan tacks on to a 13-5 lead over Tug Valley in the JV contest. Here comes the pitch to cross con. And he takes that one for strike 1. Here comes the pitch. That is high upstairs. Ball four. With 2 outs. Now, Devin Stewart will come to the plate. And that pitch misses outside, ball one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. I won't be this distracted for the varsity contest if it happens. And that pitch is into the dirt again. Gets snagged by the catcher. Ball two. The rain is starting to go. The wind is starting to blow. Everything's starting to blow off. Getting set for the action between Tug Valley and Logan. And that pitch is high upstairs for ball three. 3-0 count for Devin Stewart. And then Braxton Wolford will come up to bat for the Wildcats. Here comes the pitch. And that is misses. Ball four. Bases are loaded. And actually, we're going to call it. That is it. So, just like that, game is over. And the Logan JV wins it over the Tug Valley JV team by a final of 13-5 in 4 innings. So we're going to end the broadcast here. Thank you for watching on Miller Sports Broadcasting. We will get ready for varsity action between Tug and Logan. Thank you for watching, and we'll see